It's TGI Now time. Back again in the K420 studio discussing real authentic truth talk, freedom of speech, and living in the now. Freeing your mind.
One episode at a time.
Shit, we trying.
Boom.
Boom. So,
It was just when he did it that first time, it was just so
it
natural.
was so natural, right?
You know,
I know.
another piece chicken grease, we're out.
Yeah, we did
That's
this.
another one.
We didn't even rehearse that one. That was
No, we didn't rehearse none of it. Boom.
I remember making that sitting in the old podcast when the first came, and I was like writing down the intro, and you were telling me you're doing intro, John.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm writing down stuff. And I'm like, hey, this is John, the TGI Now. And then we did that one. That was one of the first ones. And I changed it, and I was like, hey, and it was weird doing it. And then eventually it just came to me it was freeing your mind one episode at a time.
One episode at a
And then
time.
we just added on shit.
Shit, we trying. Boom.
I think I was looking at the alien. It's Kelly painted too. This is "Free Your Mind." That's behind you on the wall. And I was thinking because I was sitting in the room and I was like, yeah, free your mind. That makes
Free your
sense.
mind.
Yeah, free your mind. That's what that's all you need right now because shit's getting stupid.
Oh, I already know. You know something? A lot of people are really fucking confused with what the fuck is going on.
I know, buddy. It's fucking
really confusing.
It's getting a
you
bit
know?
much.
I mean, it's getting much. You know,
It's about to get real confusing.
Yeah.
bro. The guy. I mean, Trump got a third attempt at his life. I mean,
Right.
the guy charged. Dude, that's
I know.
fucking. That takes balls.
Straight movie shit.
Yeah.
That was some straight movie shit.
Right. Yeah.
It takes serious.
Somebody
balls,
got
man.
in a fucking White House with a gun?
No, it was at the White House. It was at a
It was a hotel that's
It's a
by the
hotel.
White House.
Yeah.
And it's the same hotel that Reagan
shot.
almost got assassinated in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you notice, another point that's being made is that most of the people that most of the presidents that are getting shot are all conservative presidents.
Yeah, I did. There's a meme for that. Yeah.
Like, what the
I actually
fuck?
shared that today. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
you
funny.
did?
Yeah, there it is right here. There it is right here.
Look, I mean, think about that. From fucking Lincoln all the way to fucking, all conservatives.
And they threw in Charlie Kirk
And Martin Luther King.
MLK.
But they were both conservative.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And if you think about it,
right? It's so bad. It's like divide and conquer. It works. I mean, it does the trick. It's the oldest trick in the book. And it works. We did a podcast about it called Divide and Conquer.
but you have to understand, for the past 11 years, the rhetoric on this man, bro, has been atrocious.
It is.
He's a Nazi. He's a dictator. Of course, I want to kill the
He's a
motherfucker.
king.
He's a threat to democracy.
It's out of control. Yeah. Me and Kelly were watching it. We came home from dinner and we were sitting down. We sat down and rolled a joint and turned the TV on. She's like, shots fired. What? White House Correspondent Dinner. I'm like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Give me a break.
They don't give up, man.
It's insane. It's really
They'll keep sending them.
Or they're going to keep at it till it finally gets done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I told you.
That's kind of what he said too when he talked about it.
Remember when I was telling y'all they gonna kill this man?
Yeah, you did.
Remember I was telling y'all they gonna kill this man.
Yeah.
And look how many times they done tried to do it. Y'all thought I was playing.
That man's definitely protected.
I told y'all how it worked. When you moved the way he moved, what was gonna happen?
No.
Man, but I tell you though, that man's definitely got an angel watching over him, bro.
Something. It's
3 attempts at your life.
yeah. That's the ones we've been told about.
Yeah, that's what you
That's what we've been told.
You're right.
Yeah, because
You're
that one you couldn't deny because it was live, another live TV one, where other ones that aren't maybe on live, it might have been something suspicious we're not hearing about either.
Imagine somebody put something in his drink and one of the Secret Service was like, let me just taste that before he died. They ain't gonna tell you that.
No, they wouldn't.
I guess they got to taste his food too, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Everything. Everything is vetted.
That's
There's no
up.
Nice life.
I wouldn't want that job.
Right?
Yeah, what? That should look good. Let me get that bit.
Nah, man, fuck
getting
that.
paid for
That
this.
shit is getting
Right.
poisoned.
Oh,
What?
God.
My family get what? Like $500,000? Good.
Yeah, that's like, fuck that.
I served my country. I'm out.
My life's
Right.
worth a lot more than that for me.
It's crazy, man. It's nuts.
I served my country. I'm out.
It's wild. It's wild, man.
I know it's crazy, dude. I'm out.
It's wild, man. It's really, it's a wild time to be alive. I mean, and David Wilcock, who was another one of the guys that was a UFO specialist, he died the night we were talking about the UFOs. He's scientist. He died that day.
And Sunday night and Sunday noon, they found a 13th scientist Tesla on fire in the middle of the fucking highway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow.
And he's the second car that's exploded of the scientists.
And he was there for a minute too, wasn't he? Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
It's just crazy.
Mike, we got Mike in the chat. We got Tina in the chat. Yep. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate that.
But you know what they're doing? They're knocking off anybody that can discredit what they're about to pull.
Exactly.
They're getting rid of everybody who can say, once we pull this little fake alien invasion, everybody who can say that's bullshit.
Yep. You're right.
All y'all going already.
Yep.
Everybody who can who works in that field, who is a professional in that field, is gone.
It's almost like the moon landing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, they kept that top secret
all day long. Yeah.
I mean, we know they never made it to the moon, but the whole point is that it's almost the same play.
Yeah, it's the same.
Now with UFOs.
Yeah, you're right.
Not real, but they're going to make it look real. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now with AI,
forget about that's what we were talking about before the podcast.
Now with AI, I mean, you could create anything.
Well, and I think the AI
it'll be AI and drones.
Drones.
Have you seen the shows China puts on with drones?
I've seen drones, dude. I've seen drones look like people, dude.
Yeah.
The shows that China put on with drones,
bro. I'm
talking about. Well, have your
you can buy a female drone.
Yeah.
Build it yourself any way you want it to look.
Oh,
crazy,
you mean a clone thing?
Oh, no, it's a drone. It's a robot.
It's a robot. Oh, okay.
But it's skin.
You're talking about
that's like a
android, like an android.
Clone. Yeah,
no, I'm talking about the drones. What they're going to use to fucking invade us, the little flying ones that display images.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what they're going to use.
Holograms.
Yeah.
You seen? All right. So movies telling on what they want to do, right? So you seen the Spider-Man where he fights Mysterio.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
When Mysterio was using the technology to fucking make those creatures and shit, right?
Yep.
Fucking, that's basically what they're doing. They're gonna make images that make it look like total destruction's happening. The drones will be doing the destruction.
Yeah.
Military drones will be doing that destruction.
Make it look like it's real. Yeah,
make it look like it's real. With an image surrounding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're gonna do, bro.
Yeah, make it look like it's real, and then the guys like David Wilcock here. I'll play this video real quick of just warning people what's coming, and just that's why they kind of have to get rid of people like this because they're ahead of the curve. This guy was on Ancient Aliens, Eddie. This is the guy that did Ancient Aliens and those videos on the History Channel back in 2009, 10, 11, 12.
I want you to be prepared. I want you to be ready. I want you to psychologically and emotionally prepare yourself for what will be the most stunning events you've ever seen in your entire life. That is what we're heading into. It is not going to stay like this, where people can still be skeptical and they can still be annoying and they can still say, well, I don't know if I believe any of this stuff. You will not have that luxury anymore. You will not have the luxury of denying what is going on. You will not have the luxury of being ignorant. It's become so obvious for those who are, even with possessing minimal insight, that there is something very, very crazy going on. That the world is being run not the way we were told in school, not the way you're told on television, but there's something else going on. It's dark, it's weird, it's scary. There is a monster under the bed. We're really being held back by the people who don't see this yet, and the reason typically they don't see it is political ideology and fear.
Mm-hmm. That's simple. That's simple.
Fear.
Yeah.
Political ideology
and fear. Yeah.
Well, fear is something that they've been fucking using forever.
Well, yeah, that's
like the strongest weapon in the world.
It is.
Well, it's the devil's weapon, fear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember, what's the opposite of fear? Faith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if we have faith, there's no fear.
That's right.
Faith overrides fear.
Yeah.
The Bible says that he doesn't give us a spirit of fear. He gives us a spirit of power, love, and sound mind.
Bam. Boom. Yeah. I like that.
So if we have that spirit and not the spirit of fear, then we belong to God, not to the devil.
Yep.
Right?
I mean, makes total sense.
I'm just quoting what someone smarter than me said.
Yeah, no, it makes total sense. Absolutely. No, Faith over fear.
Faith over fear, man. I think we even had a podcast called Faith Over
Absolutely.
Fear.
Oh, yeah. You go back to all our shows. I go back and we scroll all the titles before I was using AI. When I was using my brain, but that's when we were recording the show. So we were talking about the subject, and I was able to write the description after the fact, which is kind of cool, you know.
But you always wrote the description, remember?
Yeah.
Even when I was doing the editing and everything else, I used to call you and say, "Text me the description, bro." He was my AI. He was my AI back in the day. Hey, John, I'm getting ready to post this, man. You got
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I would like kind of put my head. I would listen to a couple clips, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, faith over fear. That's what we talked about. Eddie quoted, just like if my people are called by my name. I sent you that video that Trump read that scripture.
Yeah,
he read it the other day, and I sent it to him. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. I said we did a whole podcast about that scripture.
Yeah, but it's true.
We did a whole show about it, and I went back and listened to it. And I was
and
like, this was a really good show.
It was right before the election that we had it.
Yeah, it was,
because we were saying we needed to get rid of this administration because it was horrible.
Yeah,
and if Kamala got in or Biden got in, it would have been worse. It would have been the demise.
Yeah,
it would have been the last 4 years of what we would have known of America.
Yeah, it would have been finished.
You know, and we had said we as people have to pray.
Yeah,
and we got this man in office, and
he
was the only other choice.
I couldn't believe it. I was like,
but I tell you this though, I'm not 100% on everything that he's doing. I mean, I know that a lot of people saying, "Oh, this thing with Iran, this thing with the prices of what's going on."
Yeah, no,
I'm not convinced, because I tell you this. I'm smart enough to know that we have our own reserve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, if you bring down the diesel prices and the gas prices, everything else goes down. Food,
absolutely,
clothing, because everything got to get delivered.
Yep.
Right? Delivery prices go down because gas prices go down.
Mm-hmm. No, it definitely impacts everybody.
It impacts everybody, even the person out there driving for a living.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Uber
that has to put his own gas in the car. So, again, I'm not ranting on gas. I'm not going to get into it, but I will say this. I put $85 of gas today. So that gas lasts me a week. So it takes me a whole day of work
to get a week's worth
week's worth of work in.
That's true.
1 day is gone just on transport
alone. Yeah.
We're not talking about lunch. We're not talking about anything else. We're talking about just getting to where you need to get to within the week.
Yeah.
$85.
No, it's
just getting a little ridiculous. You know what I mean? For the working people, the working class, people like myself, it's getting tough. I mean, I like putting $40 of gas.
Yeah.
And then when you put $40 of gas, when you go for a sandwich, it doesn't cost you $18. You get a sandwich for $8.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just everything changes.
Common mathematics.
Yeah, everything changes.
Yeah.
But
no, you're right. It's very true.
People don't see that. You still got people saying, "Oh, I'd rather pay high prices than Iran have nukes." Iran is nowhere near anywhere having nukes.
It's all propaganda.
It's all bullshit. Yeah. Like, remember that time that guy told us when I was waiting for that delivery? American propaganda.
It's all American.
It should be before the Ukraine. We even went into the war.
We called that.
Yeah, we said that was bullshit.
My friends in Russia saying that shit's all bullshit.
It's pretty much bullshit right now. It's just a couple of things going on just because of
over us now.
Territory. You know what I mean? But
no,
it's all nonsense, and it's all lies that we're being fed.
And I think that's why we always said it was biblical. It was more about the biblical sense of what we're living. That the geopolitical, like he said, and the fear really doesn't mix. It doesn't really jive because it's more biblical than anything else. Because that's what's going to change things. Is when we do call out, like you said, with my people, like Trump reading that scripture. Like, that's not a coincidence. That's what I look at. Like, wow, look, he's sitting in the White House. He's reading the scripture that we talked about in our podcast.
No, I truly believe
that's what's so crazy to me.
I truly believe the man was chosen.
There's something, there's something there
because 3 attempts to his life, like I said.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I'm sure God done some stuff to me. He's allowed some stuff to me that I don't agree with either.
Yeah.
But it's just the way it is, But I think that the rhetoric needs to stop.
Yeah.
I think that there needs to be a law against it, in the sense that if you're in Congress, if you're a political person or someone with an audience, you need not speak these horrible words about your own president.
Well, that's the problem, like you said about the fear in the media and the geopolitical propaganda. Is that's the news, that's the fake news. Like, I mean, literally, when I sat down and watched what was going on with the whole thing with Trump and that dinner, Kelly and I were sitting there and we were watching it, and we watched it on MSNBC. We watched like a mainstream media channel, not somebody that we that's more leans towards Trump, and they were literally lying like right there on the screen. They were like, the guy on the side was talking about what happened. He was there, right? But then on the left hand, they're showing the replay of everything that's going on. He's like, "Oh, the Secret Service, they jumped over the table to protect Trump." And I'm going, "No, they didn't. They didn't do anything like that." And I'm like, and I'm literally looking at them going, "You guys are lying through your teeth. You were there. Then you jump on live TV and you're lying about it now." And I'm watching it in real time.
I mean, even Obama, he put a statement out, and he said something like, supposedly, like maybe,
exactly.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
The guy had a manifesto, and he was after his target was Trump and his administration.
Yeah, and it's crazy
because. Again, we go back to the rhetoric. What these fucking people are saying on television,
they're lying.
Jeffries, all these people
lying.
But they continue to say, people believe it.
Yeah, they do.
And they think that they feel they're called to a cause.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not.
Because the way that guy was running, I saw the video.
He flew past.
That guy was passionate.
He's like running a race.
Bro, even the Secret Service guy that was standing there went away.
He blurred to that bitch. I was like, damn, that motherfucker moving.
He won.
Now look at this guy. He just graduated last year.
Right?
University.
Oh my
2025.
Right?
The guy just had a great future ahead of him, but because of what he believed, this guy is a threat to democracy. He's a Nazi. He's a pedophile because he even put that in the manifesto that Trump's a pedophile.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying to you is that show me the proof that Trump's a pedophile. Yeah. Show me the proof that Trump was on the island of Epstein Island.
For real. At least have that in the manifesto.
Actually, what's happening is that on the Epstein Island, he was a whistle-caller. That's the only time that you see him on the files.
Yeah.
So people don't want to believe that.
No.
It's like they think it's a lie. I can tell you that the last administration, when they were running for office, they had those documents. If Trump had something that was incriminating, believe me, they would have shouted out to the news press.
You would think so, yeah.
Oh, no, they would have definitely done it.
No, you absolutely would think so. I mean, that would make total sense.
They wanted the country back, bro. They wanted to keep the country. Not the country back. They wanted to keep it.
Yeah.
They wanted to finish destroying it.
Yeah. Well, apparently Comey's getting indicted again, too.
Yeah, second indictment.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But, Letitia James, her indictment got dismissed.
No, of course it did.
You know what I mean?
They're all part of the system. It's all part of the
They probably did what they were supposed to do. They give you a list. That's what you got to do.
Yep.
Straighten out what you did.
I tell you what we need to do. We need to line them all up, bro.
And done. Just be done.
Boom.
Goodbye.
Maybe we have to leave that up to God.
Keep walking.
Yeah,
on the river.
That's it.
That's why I say it's like it's
freezing cold river.
You know what I mean? Tribunals.
Yeah. Well, I would think that would be the case.
Because you know something, this country right now, bro, is being attacked from within.
Yeah,
we're not being attacked by Iran. Russia's not fucking with us. China's not fucking with us. We're fucking with ourselves, bro.
Big time.
We are fighting. We're having like a digital media civil war.
Yeah. It's a cyber war.
Yeah.
Cyber warfare.
It's a cyber war, but it's like a civil war.
Yeah.
We're fighting amongst ourselves, brother against brother, cousin against cousin, the same fucking deal.
And AI is being used as well.
I mean, bro, you got people in our own family that are liberal that hate my guts because I'm a conservative.
Right. No,
I voted for Trump. What's wrong with me? Why would you vote for a pedophile? Excuse me? Show me the proof.
Oh my God. Right? Oh my God.
If you say something like that, just show me some proof.
Show me some proof, man. Hey, listen, if you got it, bro, I'll believe it.
You.
I know, and then you just say to yourself, well, why do they keep trying to kill him then?
You know something? The same reason they try to they killed Martin Luther King. And they attempted to kill Reagan.
And we talked about Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy.
Yeah,
they did all that because these are men who wanted to change the country, that wanted to create change.
Well, you're right.
They wanted unity.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
another one we did, unity over tyranny.
They wanted unity
over tyranny.
Yeah, but what happened?
Yeah, you're getting tyranny
Because
of that.
not only is it the Democratic Party, the media, because you have maybe one or two channels that are conservative, the rest are fucking liberal.
Yeah, maybe.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I was.
And even the conservative channels can be fucked up. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying to you is that we're fucked.
They're all
you know,
lying.
Hakeem Jeffries said that Trump has us in a warfare.
Yeah.
No, you guys are fucking starting this warfare.
Yeah.
Media.
Yeah.
Media, Democrats that are fucking the only one that's speaking up, and he's changing his party is
Who's that?
man, the brother from Pennsylvania.
Oh, your boy Fetterman.
Yeah, Fetterman.
Fetterbeef.
Dude. I couldn't think of his name.
Fetterbeef, yes.
Let me tell you
Did he
something,
change
bro.
it? Nice.
I mean, when he
had a stroke and he just changed his whole life.
Bro, when he was running, bro, I was totally like, no way.
Right?
Bro,
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, I like him more than some Republicans.
Yeah, maybe he'll be president.
No, he's changing his party to independent.
That's funny.
You know, to be an independent president, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, God, we said that about Trump. If he ran independent, he wouldn't have won.
No, if you would have won independent, he wouldn't have won.
I always said that. Yeah, that's crazy.
A libertarian will never win.
Yeah,
they may have a seat in Congress or some shit, but they'll never be president, Republican or Democrat. We're really a two-party system here.
Yeah.
You have other parties, but we're really a two-party system.
Yeah. Here's a perfect example of the rhetoric. This guy here is this.
Okay, go ahead,
this
man.
guy's sick. Yeah, I'll play this. Let me play this. That just happened to roll up on the screen there.
It's the rhetoric problem. I mean, it's the third time they're trying to kill the president. I think that there's one person beyond and above all others who's responsible for poisoning the rhetoric in America. That guy's name is Donald Trump. You're saying it's the president's fault that people keep trying to kill him? Yeah. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do I mean? Poison, you say, I asked him, like, do we have a rhetoric problem? He said the president has done more to poison the rhetoric. I mean, the president's orders are the ones shooting people. But they keep shooting him. It's not the other way around. Federal agents shot 2 American citizens. They were called domestic terrorists. But again, these two things have no connection. He's an insurrectionist, the foremost domestic enemy of the Constitution and American history. He is a vile and disgusting man, a convicted sex predator, and likely a pedophile. And tragically, he's the president of the United States. So we'll have to endure through it. You have a good night. You too. Thank you for talking. Take care. Don't we have
And this guy's on national TV all the time.
Drunk as fuck.
All the time. He was drunk. He fucked himself right
truly.
there. That's what the demons do. They expose themselves. So he just exposed himself as a sick fuck. I mean, the things he said. Even if you hate Trump, I mean, what he said is just absolutely insane.
See, I'm going to say something, though. I mean, there's documentation on this.
Yeah.
There's proof on this from his own daughter. Is that we had a pedophile in office.
Well, yeah.
We had a sex offender in office.
Yes, did.
We had an evil person in office.
And nobody went this hard
said
against
a
his
motherfucking
ass.
thing.
Nobody went that hard on that motherfucker.
Nobody said anything about it.
Not
She wrote
like
a whole book.
that.
She wrote a whole little
Bro,
diary.
there's no proof on Trump.
Yeah.
But there's proof that Biden was taking showers with his daughter.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, there's a diary that she wrote.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
Is that a lie?
Yeah.
It came out of his own daughter's handwriting.
And like Rondell said, nobody went that hard at him. And
Nobody.
yeah, we talked about it. We actually played, a video about the girl that accused them of doing
about
all
the
those
smelling
things.
the hair?
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah.
Come on, man. The guy's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
And no one said anything.
No, I mean people made fun of it, but they
But that's
didn't. But they
again,
didn't.
we go back to media.
Yeah.
It goes back to
Laughing
media being deceptive,
Yeah.
not telling people the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, whatever happened to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help me God.
Well, we need so.
Whatever happened to that?
We need so help me God.
Truth. That's how come these podcasts are becoming so popular.
That's what we need.
Because we speak truth.
We need so help me God. That's what we need. That's what it is.
I tell you, I walk with God every day, bro.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's what we
I wake
need.
up in the morning, the first thing I say is thank you,
So
Lord.
help me God.
Amen.
Yeah. It's true. That's what we need. That's why they say it like that, because that's where it gets. That's to this point. Like the individuals that are spewing this rhetoric, like this guy, is just, it's sick. They're demons. They're demons, and they're creating low frequency.
But if you notice, they're all saying the same thing.
Shit, because they're paid.
It's almost rehearsed.
Well, because they're paid to say it. That's why.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's almost rehearsed.
Yeah.
So,
It's staged.
And you know what Trump does? His rhetoric is that he may call you a name.
Right. Nickname. Good nickname.
He'll have a nickname
good
for
nickname.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lion Kamala.
Lion Kamala. But what, he's not saying anything that's gonna fucking screw you up.
Yeah.
That's gonna say that you're fucking a pedophile or some shit.
Yeah.
Even I never heard him say that Biden was.
No, he didn't.
And there's
Never
proof
said
that
it
he
was.
is.
Yeah, he never
He's
did.
never used that.
No, he never did.
So what rhetoric is he using? I don't understand what this guy is talking about.
Because he's drunk and he's a demon, and he just spilled the truth of how he feels as a demon. That's why they hate him, because of what he just did. The alcohol makes you tell the truth, that how you really feel about something. It's demonic. He's a demonic being. So he's drunk there, and so then the demon gets in him and tells you the truth. That's why I don't like him. He's vile. He's a sex offender, and he's possibly a pedophile. Imagine just look at him and then think of the devil being interviewed, and that's why don't you like him? And this is right after they tried to kill him. Like, not try to kill him. This is right after the attempted shooting. You know, this is right after it. So like, this is the people gathering afterwards talking about it in real time. So he's buzzing and he's telling the truth.
So he probably would have been really happy with the assassination.
Oh my God! Yeah, probably. Yeah,
real party in them.
So that would have been. So picture the devil. He's mad that that the guy didn't get him. So the devil's plan didn't work again. So now he's mad. So now he's telling you how mad he is, why he didn't get him. Like, if he would have got him, he'd be partying right now. He'd be dancing.
Do you know that the Bible says, "No weapons formed against me shall prosper"?
We did a podcast about that one too.
Yeah, no weapons formed against him shall prosper, because apparently 3 attempts says something.
Yeah.
So no weapons formed against him shall prosper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's definitely protected, and so are we. The Bible says that that's for us. It's not just for him.
Yeah.
It says that no weapons formed against us,
I got you.
shall prosper. For he that lives in me is greater than he is of the world. If God be for me, who be against me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Wow. Yeah. And this guy's against God. So that's basically what it is.
Evil. But we've been saying it from day one, from podcast one. Evil, good and evil, is the fight.
Yeah.
The devil and God are just to me like figures.
Yeah, like the characters in the movie.
Like characters in a movie, but we're really fighting good and evil.
Yeah.
And if you look at good, it spells God, and if you look at evil, it spells devil.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So we have to look at that. It's spelled out for you, but yet we don't see it. We continue to follow the other way.
Yeah. Well, it's living in reverse, like we always say. And that's what we're doing. We're living in reverse. We have to reverse it. We got to flip the table, flip the tables. And that's what needs to happen. The flipping of the tables at some point. The flipping of the scales. Because this can't go on much longer like this. I mean, with the economy and the rhetoric these people are spewing on TV, and they're getting people all mad. I ran into a guy today who was hates Trump so bad. He was he had major. I mean, if I ever witnessed TDS in person, like I've witnessed it here and there, but to witness it like from the jump. As soon as I said hello to him, he started doing a Trump impersonation because he likes to do impersonations. And as soon as I said hello, he's like, "Hey, how you doing, John?" And I was like, "Oh my God, this is great." And I just looked at him. I said, "You hate Trump, don't you?" And he goes, "I hate him." Just like this guy, he was all mad at him. He was all mad at him. He was all mad. He was like,
man, he lit up.
He lit up, man. He was so pissed, man. He was just like, so I go, "You really believe the election was rigged, don't you?" And he's like, "No, it wasn't." I was like, "You don't believe it was rigged?" He's like, "No, everybody hated Trump. That's why Biden won." And I was like, "Okay." I mean, literally TDS to the max.
But okay, that's something that I would like to talk about for a second. Let's talk about TDS.
Yeah.
All right. Like, what the fuck? Like, why can't, I mean...
It's just the hate. Like, hate is...
But the thing is that...
It's just hate.
There's an enemy that everybody knows about, and every faith, and every religion, and everybody knows about the boogeyman called the devil.
Yep.
How come nobody hates him like that, right?
I think you hit it right on the head. I think that's what it is.
You never hear that about Satan.
No.
Satan.
But because you know what it is, I think, is that people, and I kind of fell into this category when I went away from the scripture and went away from my spirituality, was that I didn't believe the devil was real. Like, I didn't believe that he existed.
But you want to know something? That's his greatest trick.
Exactly.
That's his greatest trick.
And that's what we learned from the book, The Interview with the Devil. That's the greatest trick.
Real.
That's his greatest trick, is to make you believe that he doesn't exist.
I didn't believe that it really existed until I started to wake up. And then once you start to wake up, you go, oh shit, like it's all evil.
Right? Everything.
And I was like, oh no, that can't be true,
But
right?
the Bible also says that we were born in sin.
Yes.
That evil was already here.
Here,
when
it was
we got
already
here.
here.
There was no purity.
No, no, we're supposed to bring that back. That's the heaven on
right.
earth. Yeah,
that's us.
That's us. That's the 144.
144,000.
That's it, because we know what it's like to live in that world. When we got here, we were like, "What's this?"
Do you know what else I was thinking on the drive over? It's funny. So I was thinking about how Jesus, he chose 12, right?
Yep.
He didn't pick any religious leaders.
No.
He didn't pick any politicians.
No.
He picked average people, criminals, like us.
That's true.
Regular guys like us.
That's true.
That's why, you know, why people say, you know, so why Christ?
Yeah.
Because he hung out with guys like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He chose me. I didn't have to come in a suit. I didn't have to come all dressed up for him. You know, I didn't have to come and impress. I came on my knees, humble.
Well, just like this.
Broken.
Yeah.
That's how I came to him. I went to him broken. And, you know, so did they. Peter was broken. You know, if you think about it, Peter was a fisherman that they were struggling. They couldn't even catch the fish.
Yeah.
And Jesus said, again, throw the net out now. And they had so much fish. You know,
more than enough.
Because that's what he does. He picks average people like us. Mm-hmm. Remember, he shunned the rich in a sense, where he said to them, you know, like the guy said, "What do I have to do to be born again?" And Jesus said to the rich man, he says, "Give up all you have and follow me."
Yeah, I never said that.
The guy walked away sad because he had so much. That's what the Bible says. He didn't follow Christ. He walked away because he wasn't willing to give away his possessions. Sad. So so if you think about that, how many people right now are just like walking away from eternal life?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Because they choose to hate Trump. They choose to,
follow evil.
Follow evil.
Yeah.
Not and following evil could be just not believing in evil, and just doing whatever you want, having no conscience.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know,
that's what I was talking to Rondell before the show. We were talking about the soul grab. Like that's what it kind of reminds me. It's a soul grab. There's trying the evil, the enemy, the devil, whatever, is trying to get as many souls as possible before the
turn the other cheek as quick as possible.
Exactly, before you or repent. You know, once you repent and you turn you turn back to God, then you turn away from the devil. You turn away from that soul grab, trying to attach itself to you. These demons when you drink, and that's a lot of people stop drinking. A lot of people getting done with alcohol.
People stop drinking.
Yeah, a lot of people getting away from alcohol.
Drinking is way down right now.
No, man.
Yeah,
I haven't had a drink in 10 years.
Exactly. So that's what we know that now. So, but before we didn't. That's the thing. Before we were doing those things,
I was a lush.
Yeah,
you were just fucking bum.
Exactly. You were doing it again.
I was drinking a lot.
So then we were called to purpose. So then you had to wake up. You had to stop. You had to say to yourself, I got to stop doing this. Like I got to raise my frequency. I got to get my head right. I got to get my act together for the big finale.
It's been 8 years now since I've changed the way I think.
Yeah.
2018, it was December. I remember that he had just signed the hemp bill, and they also wanted to impeach him. And I was excited about the hemp bill because I wanted to open up a shop.
Right.
And he was getting impeached. And when I saw it, something happened. Like, it's almost like all the...
You were seeing what you were supposed to see.
All the shade, all the
cocaine.
Yeah, everything came to focus. And I was like, wow, what's going on? And then you walk in the fucking door.
Right.
And I get to talk to you, and you just like, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, really, man? That, you know, I've been thinking about that shit, man. I just didn't I didn't have any words for it. You know what I mean?
Put two and two together, and then be like, wait a minute. But that was the whole point. We had to get called to purpose, so we had to have those triggers. You know, like, you know, I wouldn't have that Bible in here, sitting in here, if it wasn't for you being here. So that's where it all comes full circle. You know, that's where we know that's why we had to get to that point. We had to get right. We had to get ready because something bigger is coming down the road.
Preparation, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, even going to the gym, when we were going to the gym, you know, we were always saying that we got to prepare for battle, be ready.
That's it, yeah.
You know, and that's what started us. It wasn't about getting fit and looking good. It wasn't none of that.
No, just getting your body ready.
We got to get our body ready for war.
I mean, all that working out I did with you still pays off with hockey. I I'm still playing at a high level at my age. I mean, I'm still staying, you know, keeping
fit,
up with everybody. You know, still able to do, because my strength got better. I got more strength in my upper body now.
When I see somebody like in the store or something like that, you know, today, and you know, now, and they're fit, I feel good about that person.
Yeah.
I feel, wow, that person's about something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
It's true. I mean, I'm not saying anything about people that are unfit. Please don't misunderstand. You know, everybody got their issues. I don't know what it is. I'm no doctor.
No.
All I'm saying is that, you know, when you look and feel good, you give out a different vibe, bro.
Yeah. Well,
it's just the truth, man.
And your mind too.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, remember, it goes body, mind, and spirit. It doesn't say mind, body, spirit. It's body, mind, and spirit. Because when you feel good physically, you think better and you give out better.
Gotcha.
Because remember, body, mind, spirit is what we give out.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that makes sense.
Gotta take care of what conducts the energy.
Yeah.
And that's what we were doing. Yeah.
And that's what we did, man. We had a good time in the gym, bro.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. Like I said, it still pays off for me today. You know. Yeah. You know, because I built more strength than I ever had before. You know, so I'm still building strength, and then it was getting your mind right too.
Every day, man, we got to work on our grip strength too. I tell people that all the time. If you're over 40, make sure you hang a lot.
I got the hang in my room. Kelly got that for me.
Get that grip strength going because you're gonna have to carry bags. You're gonna have to pick up stuff. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to. Yeah. But this isn't a fitness podcast.
But if you need some fitness, if you need training, give Andy a call. He's at there at what is it, House of Gains, right around the corner, right?
Gains, right around the corner from here. Yeah. Steve Renfro, I gotta tell you, the owner of that place, man, and his wife are amazing, man. They're getting ready to redo the gym, and I tell you, that gym, the way it is now, is fucking just the atmosphere, man. Like I said, people that are fit and feel good about themselves give a different aura, a different energy, bro. You just feel the vibration, the frequency is definitely high.
Joe said he's coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Nice. Look at that. We were talking about it right now.
Yeah. I'll see him at 8:15. I ain't forget, brother.
I ain't forget.
It's 8:15.
Joe Zepp in the house.
I got to train this gentleman here, Cliff Norris.
Cliff Norris. Give Cliff a plug too. Cliff Norris, your real estate needs.
You got any real estate needs? Cliff Norris.
Cliff Norris, real estate. Great guy, been around a long time.
Real guy. Yeah. But now talking about putting plugs out, we got to think about, we got to talk about
plug of all plugs.
We got to talk about our sponsor.
Big old caps.
I came in, the first thing I did, I don't know if you noticed, that I grabbed me a slice of that pizza. I already knew it was going to be good, bro.
That pesto pizza.
Oh my God, that pesto pizza is good. And then I got me a turkey club. Yeah, I'm ready to tear that up when I get back to the boat.
Yeah, you answered quick. You were like, Turkey Club.
Turkey Club, bro. I had one last week. It was good. Damn. I like the meatball. I was going to get the meatball parmesan because they make such a great meatball parmesan. Right. But I said, nah, I'm going to get me the turkey.
Nice.
And I mean, I tell you, man, you know, they rock, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
They rock.
Yeah, they took care of the kids over the weekend for the Little League. That's what they do, man. This is what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, man. This is what these people do. I mean, it's not all about filling their pockets. They want to fill the community.
Look at that.
And that's why, this is a pizza shop you need to support.
Look at that.
This is a place you need to support. They don't only have pizza. They have chicken wings. They got salads.
Burgers.
They got burgers. They got sandwiches. They got beer, wine. They got a new Miss Pac-Man.
How can you not support that crew, right? Look at those faces.
Oh, man. They
got the hat on, too, right? They got the hat on.
They live around the block.
Yeah, right around the block. Look at that. They got the hat. I got the hat on, too. Look at that.
Great family, man. God bless them, man. John's an amazing guy. Look at this.
Look at that crew, right?
See what I'm talking about? Unity, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Man. Let's get together.
That's all it is. Community.
Yeah, man.
Community,
man. Look at this. Look at these kids.
Unity in the community. At Cap's
nice
Pizza.
looking kids, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. See? There's the crew.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's the Pac-Man.
There goes Miss Pac-Man.
Nice.
I tell you, I always talk about that Miss Pac-Man.
Right.
There it is.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man is the way to go, man.
Right.
So make sure you guys check out Cass, man. Give them your support. Give them a shout out. Tell them that TGI Now sent you. Get 15% off. So make sure you guys put the plug into Cass, because Cass is the place to go. Great atmosphere, good prices, and you'll be supporting the community by supporting them.
Exactly.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You'll be supporting the community by supporting them, because that's what they do.
Yeah. So give them a call, 772-770-CAPS or capspizzamenu.com. Serving Vero Beach since 1987, right on the logo there.
Yeah, man.
Looks good. Good logo. Good AI logo.
Yeah. AI.
Right. Looks good, though.
Yeah, it does.
Got to give it credit.
Yeah.
So I was saying to Rondell, we were looking at the Facebook page.
The other ones, yeah.
All the thumbnails now. We went from when I would send you a thumbnail picture, like of something I found on the internet as a thumbnail. Now I just go, make me a thumbnail for this, and then it's crazy, dude. Like how far we came. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't go that far.
Yeah, it works. I mean, it's just like it helps with the views too, because you get more.
Absolutely, because
but it's
again,
crazy.
it goes back to what people are wanting to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so basics right now aren't interesting.
Yeah.
If you're just a basic person, you do basic thing, you're not very interesting.
Yeah.
But now if you got color and you got this, you belong to that. You have this many followers or all this stuff.
Yeah.
Now you're interesting.
Yeah, it's true. It's about wanting to be seen. That's what it is.
Me, I'd rather be unseen.
Included.
Or included, included. Well, that's why they call it social media.
Yeah.
Social, you're being social, but you're not.
It's not social.
Anti-social.
You know something? I have 6,300 followers on my page alone.
Right.
I'm talking about TGI Now,
right?
And the 5,000 limit friends.
Yeah.
I probably know 20, 30 people.
I know, right? It's crazy.
You know what's sad about mine?
What?
I know those people.
I don't, man.
My friends are maxed.
Yeah.
And I've gone through the list, and I'm like, I got to delete some of these people.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Josh
damn.
told me the same thing. He knows everybody on
and
his
if
page.
you look at me and Josh's thing, bro, it's like identical. It's because of the places we've lived.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
So
it's
you
like,
see, me,
I know these people.
What happened was, people just started following me and then I friended them, and
we got a lot from the podcast,
because I was doing a lot of videos.
We got a lot from the podcast page. Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of these people, like the other day, it was kind of nice, man. Somebody told me, somebody come into the shop. I mean, I seen him a couple of times and I really thought much about the guy, just a nice customer. And he says, man, bro, that video you put out the other day, man, was really nice. I said, oh, thank you. And he says, yeah, bro, I listened to all your videos.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I said, wow, man, thanks. That was kind of cool that he said
awesome,
that.
yeah.
Because you don't know, you know what I mean?
You don't know.
And he says, man, that video was really good. It helped me. I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, so sometimes you just want to do a video because it's in your gut to do it, I guess,
Yeah.
A lot of my videos are about God anyway.
Yeah.
But, so
Yeah,
I'm
just
like,
whatever inspires you.
yeah,
That's the
man.
key.
You know, I always talk about how I feel because I know that other people feeling that way too.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, not other people, not everybody, but
no other people,
I know,
not everybody.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Somebody's feeling it.
Somebody's feeling it.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
it's the old adage we said from the beginning we did this podcast: to reach one is to reach all. We were reaching one guy, Chris Stenson. I was thinking about him the other day. I was like, if it wasn't for Chris, I'd have been
wouldn't be going on right now.
I know, because he was just the only. I just knew one person was listening, and I was like, as long as I have one person that's paying attention to the whole show, that's a big plus.
And then we did the short clip about maybe we're gonna cut it.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And that's when he said, "No way, guys, don't do that." And then we got to know him, and he said he had emphysema, was dying. And then we got to know his friends.
Yeah.
They became our friends. They started listening to our show because of Chris. One person. You're right.
Yeah, no.
He kept the show alive. I mean, we've been now 4+ years.
Almost 5. It'll be 5 years in June.
Yeah,
Pre-Chris.
We're at over 300 episodes now.
Yeah, man. So you got, you got to think about that.
Yeah,
you know,
over 300. I think 302 we're at now.
Yeah, 400. 4 years ago, like maybe 300 episodes before, like probably episode 6.
Yeah, right.
We were getting ready to say, something that we may not do.
Yeah.
We thought it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And he said, "No, man, don't do that.
do that,
You know what I mean? I really like your show."
Yeah.
And then he got his friends to listen. It was just amazing.
And he knew, and again, he knew he was dying too. That was the
Yeah.
other thing. But he knew what was coming. He knew we were talking about what we're talking about right now, that the future and the new reality and the new earth. He understood that was what we were fighting for, and he knew that even though he was dying. That's the beauty of it. That's what really kept me thinking about. Like, this guy knows he's dying. He knows he's going to be gone soon, and he's still cheering us on, even though he knows what's coming.
Yeah.
Whether he knows what our future holds, but whatever his future held. That's what made me think. I was like, guy was dying. Like, he wasn't going to be around much longer. I mean, every day was a painful day. You know, he was struggling with pain,
and breathing and everything. I remember that he used to have to eat his weed.
Yeah.
He couldn't smoke it. He said he would bake it and eat it.
Yeah. And it helped.
I sent them bud before.
Yeah.
I sent them bud,
and it helped him. And that's when you think about it. You're just like, wow, that was helping him out. Plus, he was listening to us. Plus, he was listening to the show and hearing what we were saying, even though we didn't know what we were talking about. We knew what we were talking about. We were like, well, why are we doing this? Like, well, there's a reason. There's got to be a reason for this. Like, there's got to be something, a purpose, And then obviously we figured that out as time went on. And then when he passed, I did that video about him,
and then we interviewed Megan
and then
we went
the podcast blew up.
We went viral.
That's true. Right after that.
Yeah, 1.3 million.
Yeah. That was crazy.
And that was viral.
That was nuts.
Yeah, so I mean,
wild times.
Yeah.
When we think
but we're still here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With a gas, without a gas, you know what I mean? We still show up, 3 of us, and talk our truth. And really, what I tell people, like, they say, "So what's your podcast about?" I said, "It's a conversation."
Yep.
We're just 3 guys having a conversation. There's no prep. I didn't get a prep today. No one sent me this, what we're going to talk about.
No.
You know what I mean? We haven't put out a bunch of videos. You know what I mean? We're just kicking it.
No.
And that's what we do. Yeah. We just kick it, and we invite you to kick it with us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just
interact.
Like Tina likes to talk, and get involved in the conversation. Joseph just did, right now, Chris, you know what I mean? So these are the things that we ask people to do. Join us in our conversation. You want to plug in, you have a question, we see it, man, let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? Because we want to involve you. Because listen, the same way Caps is a community pizza place, we're a community podcast.
That's true.
We really focus a lot on Vero Beach and the stuff that happens here. Yeah, we talk about stuff that happens outside, but we're really focused on what's happening in our own little town. Yeah. And if most people do that, if they just focus on their little town and not try to grab so much, just grab their little town.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It'll make a difference.
And a lot of people, that's the thing that I noticed is a lot of people do, talk to us locally. A lot of people in the chat are local, Well,
we have... like 30,000, and I think 8,700 are from this county.
Oh yeah, easily, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's good.
And our Spotify,
because this is a small county. I mean,
a lot of our listeners.
Population is like what 34,000 in Vero.
Yeah,
64 in Indian River.
Depends on time
Indian
of year.
River total is like 64,000.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not even
it's
sure.
Not a lot.
No, it's not. No.
Feel
I mean,
like a
me
lot.
coming from New York City, we had millions.
That's dense as
Yeah,
fuck.
this is nothing.
Yeah, dude.
This is lame to fucking
Yeah, bro.
people.
I mean, a packed train was more than you guys got here.
Yeah, right, yeah. It's true. It's so true.
We used to get on those packed trains every morning, bro.
So true.
Bro, like sardines, bro.
Right.
I tell you, man.
Right.
Yeah, and we squeezed it, but we
You
didn't
and
care
that bitch
about
like
bags
this,
and stuff.
bumping
We had
into
to
each
get to
other.
work.
Yep.
And the next train's gonna be just as packed anyway, so
Yeah.
might as well just jump on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Ain't no
It's
way
the
in.
truth, man.
You're gonna be late.
You're gonna be late or you're gonna smell bad, either way.
Chris said, "What's up, gentlemen?" And I use that term loosely. Chris wrote a book actually. I should have Chris come on the show.
Yeah, why
Chris
not?
wrote a book.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about the book.
Promote the book, Chris.
Yeah, he's got a book he did. He came out with a book. He's pretty popular too. So he's getting a lot of local people that behind the book.
in.
Yeah, maybe that'd be good. Chris used to smoke too, I think. I don't know if he still does. He has that Parkinson's, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to give him a call. I've been meaning to call him. His birthday was the other day. So yeah, maybe I'll come in the show. We'll get some more guests.
Want to smoke? Pass me a joint.
Get some
Somebody pass me something.
Yeah, we gotta get some more guests coming in soon. I've just been working a lot, so I've been busy. It took me a minute to throw this podcast together when I got home.
So you've been getting some work in?
Yeah, I've been doing some other stuff too, so I've just been driving back and forth.
I want to talk to Joe tomorrow about that, what he was talking about.
Oh yeah, the drop shipping. Yeah.
I'm trying to find me something to do part-time, a couple extra bucks. I don't want to make too much, but I'm on government benefits and they'll fucking tax me.
Yeah, no, I got you.
But you know something? No, I'm not. I don't know who put it out, but I copied and pasted.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it was Jeanette Figueroa. She's a friend of mine from Staten Island, New York.
Yeah.
So she put out a post today. It really made a lot of sense. You know, they want to call it government benefits.
Yeah. Federal
Fuck
benefit.
that. It's not the government. That's my money.
Yeah,
They're going to call it the federal benefit. That's what it's
That's
called.
my money. Social Security is mine. That's you guys took that out of my check, bro. Government.
Oh yeah.
And
So-
abused it.
And abused it.
And you can't opt out of that one. You know, like you can't write exempt. It comes out no matter what.
You
Social
can't
Security.
accept that Social Security.
No.
They say what that shit really equates to, like you're only getting paid a third of what you're
Not
actually
even a
supposed to be
third,
getting.
bro.
yeah.
You kidding
Not
me?
even the
a
third.
third, bro.
Yeah. No, I know. I've always said that. I've always said Social Security was a scam. It's always been a scam.
So you
it's
figure
it's a Ponzi scheme, like you
Yeah.
said. Yeah, it's a Ponzi scheme. It always has been. That's
So
all.
I
Yeah,
work-
that's
They
what it
always
said
say-
in the,
they
that's what it
always
said in the
say-
post
I
too.
work
It's
for
the
40
world's
I know,
biggest
I know.
Ponzi
I
scheme.
Oh,
worked
know.
40
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
years, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
worked
a
straight
Ponzi
40 plus years. So after retirement, where are you going to live? Who knows, right?
Well, if you
So
even
you're
live, if you
telling-
even live that far,
Right.
That's
So
the
what
thing.
I'm saying to you, so
That's
that
the
money,
biggest Ponzi
let's say
scheme.
if somebody was to live only 10 years, so you're saying that the rest of that money, where does it go?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the money should be. This
Government
money
rips us off,
Yeah,
man. With
if-
taxes, sales
if you-
tax, income tax, property tax.
If that money
this
was-
tax, that tax. They say render to Caesar was Caesar. Check this out. Caesar was on the coin and Caesar was alive when that was mentioned.
Yeah.
Right now, Hamilton, Benjamin Franklin,
That's why Trump's
Lincoln,
putting
none of
his
them
signature
fuckers are
on the money
alive.
now. Nope.
And so that I can't render to
Can't
them
render
any
to
money.
them.
Yeah.
I'm rendering it to the government.
And that's why.
It says render to Caesar what Caesar's, not the government.
Yeah. And that's why they
So
do.
people confuse that shit, bro.
Well, no, and it's not even that. It's just that's why it's a Ponzi scheme because you don't even know if you're going to live to be that old. So like that's the biggest gamble of them all is that you don't know if you're going to make it to see Social Security. Like my uncle Nick died at 57. He worked when he was since he was 12. He didn't collect none of that money. He
That's what
fucking.
I'm saying. They kept it.
They kept it all. That's all.
Where did it go?
Nobody gets it. He made a lot of money.
That's why I started grabbing mine in '62.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he made a lot of money, and then he hated. He always had to owe because he made so much money. He hated the government. He hated the IRS. He hated it. He waited till the last minute to do his taxes. You know, he always had to pay. He was always made way too much money. You know, and then he didn't even get nothing. He fucking died nothing. That's it. Bye. See ya. Gotta go. Just like that, you know. So that's the biggest Ponzi scheme of it all: is the money that they keep that they don't give. That money should be going to his estate, whatever he left behind. That money should be going into that every month. That check that he was supposed to get that he paid into
His kids, his wife,
everybody.
anybody.
Everybody should get it. It should be at the estate.
No, but the government gets
They
it, and
keep
that's
it.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro. Is that they're a bunch of thieves, bro.
Yeah.
But we let it happen. We need to stand
Stop.
up against it. Look, now, being realistic, no joking about the dollar bill.
Yeah.
Render to Caesar what's Caesar. Now Caesar was the Rome. Mm-hmm. So they were talking about Rome. So render to Caesar what's Caesar. So what we give taxes is you go to our own county.
Yeah.
If you live in this county, it should feed this county. This way they don't have to beg for money from
the feds. Yeah.
From the feds, we need this. No, we have our own money. Mm-hmm. You guys tax us, and it taxes for our fire department, for our police department, our sanitation. Yeah. It does all that. Our roads. Yep. We're straight because we make enough, and you guys take enough to fucking do the right thing. Yeah. But no, what they do, they fill their own pockets. All these politicians leave millionaires. These crooked politicians.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They leave millionaires.
Crazy.
Bro.
Crazy money.
What's that chick's name from Minnesota?
Everybody in Minnesota rich.
Omar.
Yeah. No,
Everybody in Minnesota rich. Married her brother and shit.
Yeah.
Then when she got questioned, she was like, "Don't question me about family affairs."
She's like, "I don't have to I don't have to tell you shit."
I don't have to talk about family with you. What you talking about?
The other day she was
this
talking
incest we talking about. What you talking about?
She didn't talk about her finances. They were talking about her.
What are they called?
Somalia.
No, I'm talking about people in Congress. They're public servants.
Yep.
The word public, not private. So your life is no longer private. It is public.
Exactly.
Who are you?
Yeah. Everything you do.
What is it that you're doing? Hello?
Reptiles.
I remember when my football coach was running for mayor.
Reptiles.
I think, wasn't Kenny Holmes running for mayor?
I think he ran for county commissioner.
County commissioner, that's what it was.
City council.
And they expose everything, like they put everything out there, like everything you own, everything, how much you. Yeah. And I'm thinking like, yeah, coach got money, but he ain't got that. When they said how much money that motherfucker had, and I was like, what? I was like, yeah, and I was like, damn, did they do this to everybody who run for? And they do. They expose your finances, everything. They do this.
Now, what was the scandal with Trump? Remember the scandal with Trump?
They said his taxes.
Yeah,
right. His taxes. He wouldn't reveal his taxes because he didn't pay any taxes. Now, let me explain that.
Well, he revealed them eventually.
Yeah, he paid taxes. He didn't pay a lot of taxes. Why?
Yeah, because he knows
because
the
when
system.
you have that many employees and they're paying taxes, you get what's called like a tax break.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're supplying the jobs and you're supplying all these taxes to come into the government.
He learned that from
you get right.
He learned that from
So a lot of billionaires. They really don't pay shit on taxes.
Of course not. Yeah.
Because they provide employment for hundreds of people.
Well, not to mention they have lots of assets, so you can write the assets off.
Yeah, so all that shit. So, we want to talk about, they pay taxes, pay their fair share. They are.
Yeah. No, I never worried about that.
I'm just saying media.
No, yeah,
the way
media,
they put it out.
That's the way they put it out. Yeah.
The way they put
that's
shit
all
out.
lies. Yeah.
But it's lies.
Yeah, that's what Mandami
And that's what the show's about. Is exposing the fucking lies.
This is why we're here.
Come on, man. We're here to expose that shit. And let people know, look, that's a lie. It's not true.
It's not true. Yeah, it's not true. Yeah, I think that's what's the guy, the Mandami, he's like trying to tax the rich, to tax the rich.
Yeah.
They're so full of shit.
He comes from a rich family.
I know.
So we got to tax your family
full
first.
of shit. They're just full of shit. That's all.
You come from a rich family screaming tax the rich.
Yeah. You know something? He's a fucking puppet.
Yeah, they all are. He's an actor.
He'll be a one-term mayor.
But if you don't sit your ass down.
He'll be like a Dinkins, one term.
Right.
He'll talk himself out of it.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
Yeah, we're there.
The hour went by fast.
Yeah, it does. It goes by quick, dude. Yeah, it goes by real quick.
Well, listen, thanks for anyone who plugged in. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys share the show, man. Subscribe to the show. We really could use some more plugs.
Yeah.
Put us out there, man. Listen up. If there's something that you want to talk about, just write it in the comments, man. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, if anybody is anybody want to have it as a guest, we can even do it online. Just let us know. You can come on the show if you want.
We've had listeners as guests.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a minute. Yeah.
Right, but we have had it.
So
more than welcome.
So just send us a message or leave us a line.
And you'll get to enjoy some good Cat's Pizza. And if you smoke some weed, some good bud, you'll be in a good place.
That's true. It's not a bad spot. The K420 studio.
Very lovely.
It's very close.
Ooh, we got everything.
Yeah,
we got everything.
I tell you, man.
No liquor.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to bring your own alcohol, you can bring.
Yeah, you can bring alcohol.
Oh
Bring
yeah.
your own
What's his
alcohol. We
name?
don't care.
Gabriel,
Yeah.
the Green Giant.
Oh my
That
God.
Green Giant. Remember
Oh
he
my
brought that?
God.
Hey, oh, bro.
If anybody's listening, if anybody goes back and want to listen to a really good podcast, go back
He
on.
fucked that bottle of vodka.
It's only
with
killed
blueberry
it.
juice.
It's only on Spotify because it's only It's only
You can't
audio.
see how the guy's like 7 feet
Oh,
tall.
my
Yeah, you can see the picture,
Almost 8 feet. The
You gotta find
guy's
Gabe.
huge.
but he was drinking on the show and it was hysterical. It was a great
Oh
show.
my
Matter of fact,
God.
I'm gonna go.
Yes,
I might listen to that one
That
tomorrow.
motherfucker
Just to go back. I do
He
that.
had me crying.
He was
that
funny.
day. I
Oh
remember
my
that
God, that
shit.
was a great show.
He was a great. The Green
man.
Giant
The
show.
Green Giant, He
It's
was
called
good.
an evening with the Green Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good one.
I remember he had my
Yeah.
crying in that movie.
I might have to fucking go back and watch that one. Yeah.
Oh man.
Not watch it, listen to it.
I can't even think of what the hell he was saying.
He was
It
talking
so
about- he
crazy.
talked
No,
shit.
remember we were talking. That's when Russia and Ukraine
Yeah,
started.
it was a
and
great. It was,
I know, yeah.
and he's from there.
yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
was
So he
perfect
was saying,
timing.
yeah.
it
So
was
we
perfect.
were talking about.
And we went to the school board meeting with us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was
And they
standing up
didn't
for
let
the
us
kids.
talk.
They were
Yeah.
scared.
No, they were.
They said, nah.
They
we
seen
saw
us
that
show
big
up, they was
motherfucker.
like,
They
whoa.
said, hell no.
I know, right?
And he had red, white, and blue shorts like fucking like Rocky. Remember?
Dude, that was hysterical.
Hey.
Yeah, we got a
shit.
picture of it too. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, he was there. He scared the shit out of them. They were like, they can't speak. They want to speak about these books. The Green Giants here. We gotta go.
You gotta go.
Oh God, that was.
I remember that when you said TGI Now is here.
I was like, why did they just say that?
You guys said TGI Now
Hey,
is
as
here.
soon as they said it, I was like,
What was that kid's
shit.
name?
That was Ryan Blade.
Whatever happened to Ryan Blade?
He's still around. He just
he's
doesn't.
still
He's
around.
not active on social media anymore. So he doesn't do his thing anymore. He sold it. He's
Ryan
around.
Blade. Yeah, I like Ryan Blade.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
around.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's around. Ryan. Yeah, he was on the show. He was on the show. He was on the show with us. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, God bless, man. Take care. Have an amazing week, and
Yep.
see you guys next week, man.
All right. Say God bless, Eddie.
God bless.
There you
I
go.
said it. God
All right,
bless.
guys. All right, guys. Stay human.
oh man, love, peace, chicken grease, man. We out.
We out.
That's funny.